Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we're on a meme version of Big Priest, where typically we'd be playing minions that had taunt to save us, and then we'd kill our opponents. I decided to say fuck that today. I want to play Big Priest, which is already not the most exciting deck, it's just a deck I have a lot of fun playing. And so I decided to play my version that plays Charged Devilsaur, because it's funny and it can theoretically OTK your opponent with Mass Res and, well, not OTK, but like 21 damage burst. And yeah, I want to do that. So that's what I'm doing today. Alright? Actually, I want to cut this for, statue. That was the one change I wanted to make. Make it a little bit better. I don't think Mass Dispel's that good right now, and I think that Obsidian Statue could be really, really insane as a high roll. That's why I only want to put one copy in. But anyways, this deck actually plays more minions than typical Big Priest. Well, yeah, anyways, with, there's not much else to say. You kind of just, like, ramp into big things, right? I don't need to really explain this deck. I'm pretty sure I explained it, like, 15 times already on the channel. So, yeah, anyways, with that being said, though, let's just grab a drink, and let's just hop right into the first game. Alright, guys, I'll see y'all there. Alright, our first matchup is against a Hunter. Sorry. I was just taking off my hoodie because I don't know why. My room around 2:33, as you can see, it's 3:17. This is actually the latest, but it just gets really fucking hot, and it's like actually impossible to live in. Like, I go from being cold to just like fucking, I feel like I'm fucking sweating, which is really bad, seeing that I don't move. I kind of just sit in a chair and play video games all day. It's kind of what I've been spending the last like 2 days doing. I should really be reviewing for finals. Okay, well, this could be worse. Yeah. I got a message actually today that I wanted to talk about. I was asking, if I still stream. The answer is yes. As I say at the end of every video, I stream over on twitch.tv/WhirlXbow. If you guys are interested in seeing streams, that's where it will be. At least for the foreseeable future. I don't really see myself coming back to stream on YouTube. I just prefer how it is on Twitch. The interface for Twitch is just better for the streamer's end over the YouTube one, which, I mean, I have a feeling it's going to be getting better, right? I feel like Twitch, or YouTube is the second big one, right? There's Twitch and then there's YouTube, kind of as competitors. So, don't get me wrong, I do think that that I possibly would come back to YouTube if they do improve the interface and whatnot. So I don't want to put that off the table. I'm just telling you how it is from my end. And then the other thing is, I'm not streaming right now. I'm in the middle of finals. For those who don't know, I had to take summer school because the program I'm in has classes 3 semesters out of the year, because you do an internship while you do your schooling. So it kind of means you have to take an extra semester either during the summer. Theoretically, you would do it during the fall, but I decided this year, because you can't take one of your internships in the summer, it has to be during actual either the winter or the fall. So I decided to do that with my first one, and that just so happened to be this summer. And also, by the way, guys, do whatever the fuck you can not to do summer school. Summer school is fucking awful. If you take anything away from any of my videos, just take away the fact that summer school is the worst shit on the fucking planet. It is impossible to do anything. All you want to do is stay home and not do work and just play video games and relax and things like that. I'm about to get cuffed by Freezing Trap. Or maybe just a Wandering Monster. That's the first time in a while I've seen this one. Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. So yeah, just trust, it is fucking awful. I could quite literally, I'm pretty sure, on 2 hands count the amount of classes I've attended, which is really fucking bad. Like, trust, it's not good if I can count on 2 hands the amount of classes I've attended in 15 weeks. But yeah. Take anything away, take that away. Can I just high roll off this one, please? Archmage into blood. 1 tab for the ones. Oh no, it's a 33% chance. That was a little bit of a low roll, if you ask me. But yeah. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about at the start of this video, at least. There's also just not much to say about this current matchup. He's played secrets, and I've just waited to draw actual cards. I'm super terrified here of a freezing trap. Kind of just insta-lose that one. Insta-good. Palm readings. I'd probably take palm readings over most cards in the game, so. Another wandering monster. I saw that one coming. A mile away. Freezing trap. Oh no, another explosive. Oh, that's true. I knew that was kind of the thing. Back up to 10 or 25. I played Visions. Okay, so here I know Eternal Servitude is a good play. I have a very strong feeling this is Rat Trap, and I've already played 2 cards. So I don't really want to play a third one and possibly get demolished, right? Sure, 7/7 would be able to kill the 6/6, but just to be safe, I would rather do it this way. I can do this here. Not great. Do this. Do Servitude. Oh, but then I'm still getting the 6/6, which is something I don't want to do in the first place. Okay, this is fun. I get another 5/5. Okay, that's pretty good. On average, he's going to be dealing 4 to face, 4 to my guy here, so I'm going to be left with a 5/1. And if he decides to kill a 5/5 instead, I'm statistically left with a 8/4. Which, I mean... Okay, that's actually best case scenario. Best case scenario would have been all actually to face. I've been really, really fine with that. Worst case scenario would have been killing my guy for free. I only took 2. And this is... I feel like this is definitely more leaning towards my end. I would have been fine with having a 5/1. So having a 5/3 is just better. Even though I lose an additional 2 health. In the long run, 2 health probably doesn't change much. That's good. I'm just gonna go for the big dick plays. I guess I had no reason to fear Rat Trap. This is just decide to go as insane a board as possible here. And I'm holding both of the charged Devilsaurs. This is just decided. Let's have a board full of 8/8s. 5/5s. I'll take it. That's fine. If he does that hit, I just kill this guy for free. I'm back up to full health. Oh, those are good means to summon, huh? Lucky. It's fine. I can summon Devilsaur from hand, which is pretty good. Note, Diamond Spellstone will still res one of each minion. So I'm not too worried about that one. What does this summon actually? This summons Devilsaur. I didn't think it would summon Devilsaur, but in case it did. Oh, trap, I forgot. Oh, that was the wrong trade. Whoops. I still have a full board here. That's fine. Actually, just a full board. So he's playing big Hunter, and one of the things I guess I haven't really actually talked much about this part of the series that I've done, especially when it came to the big ones. It was very, I mean, it might not be obvious with my gameplay in those. I just almost spilt my drink everywhere. Would not have been ideal. Yeah, with those big decks especially, it was kind of surprising to see how much worse all the other decks that weren't Big Priest were. Or Big Shaman, actually. I think those are just by far the 2 strongest ones. I know, if I'm not mistaken, the Big Priest one I kind of went 2-2, and the Big Shaman one I did really, really badly. And on the Paladin, Warrior, and Rogue one I did really fucking good. But trust me, I felt like I got really, really lucky on those ones, and also really, really unlucky on the Priest ones. Especially with the matchups. I could be remembering wrong, and I might just be actually just terrible at the game. But it's kind of, it was a little bit surprising to me, because I've always felt like, you know, Big Warrior was like never great. Like, I knew it was gonna be worse than Big Priest, but I didn't really realize how much worse it was gonna feel. And it was also even more surprising was Druid. I thought Druid was actually be one of those solid ones where it was just a little bit slower than Big Priest because you actually had to play your minions on curve type shit. But no, even with the super fast combo-y one that I was playing, it just felt so much worse. And there's I kind of realized why Big Priest is an actual deck in the meta, and something like Big Druid, even though the class has a lot of ramp, isn't. It's very, very interesting. If you guys have more questions actually about it, feel free to ask them down below or tomorrow on stream, so I will be streaming tomorrow. Self-plug, yeah. Anyways, with that being said, let's just hop right into the next one. Alright, a mage. I don't know why, but whenever I see this portrait, I always think it's gonna be a priest, and then I realize that it's a mage, and I'm like, what the fuck? But hey. Yeah, and actually, on the topic of the series I did, I kind of also wanted to talk a little bit about... Oh, Jesus Christ, my lungs. I want to talk about the arena one. That one was actually a little bit more interesting and surprising. Weirdly enough, all the decks felt good. I know that might be weird to say, seeing that the only real, in my opinion, good Highlander deck is Rasa Priest. I don't even think Arena Lock is that good. It's a lot of fucking fun. But, like, there you can see there's definitely a difference in power level between Rasa Priest and those other Highlander decks. But, like, it's not to say, like, that the other ones didn't feel powerful. It's just that, like, when you're playing Rasa Priest, you can kind of tell, like, okay, this deck is fucking cracked. Where playing the other ones, like, they're good, but they're just not to that same level. I hope I'm making sense, because I don't have any of this written down, and typically if I do something like this, I like to have at least my ideas semi-written down. But I also would have liked to do it a little bit earlier to when I actually did the series. I think for now on, if I do series like that, Series I don't fucking know. I'm definitely gonna do. I'm definitely gonna talk about them more in a separate video, but that comes out like maybe like a day or two after, so I can actually have time to compose my ideas. I was actually thinking of possibly making a second channel for just other content idea that wouldn't necessarily be Hearthstone related or talks about Hearthstone or other things like that. I was thinking about doing it. If that's something you guys would be interested in, comment that as well. I'm just asking you basically to do my job for me and just come up with my ideas at this point. But no, because I do a lot more than just play Hearthstone. Like I do a lot of other games. I'm very much into tech, so I was just thinking of doing a second channel where basically it just didn't have a theme, and I would just do whatever the fuck I wanted to. Talk about different things that would come out in Hearthstone, my opinions on things that might not be directly related to the game. I do a lot of that in my videos anyways, which is why it hasn't really become a thing. But like the videos like this, right, where I personally think this is more like the content is background or yeah, playing other secrets. That's most likely Ice Block if I had to guess, by the way. Like, sure, I'm commenting on the game a little bit, but like it's more about other ideas and concepts or other things like that that also interest me. Like I really want to do something where I just talk about tech and news in the tech world, because being someone that likes to be at the forefront of tech as well as likes older tech, kind of like, you know, like old video game consoles and even like old things like Commodore 64s and shit like that, like that shit interests me. I kind of want to have a channel where I can just talk about that with you guys, to like, you know, get other people's opinions, because a lot of people in my, I don't want to say real life, are not interested in that shit. Kind of see me like, what the fuck is this kid on? This kid needs to stop smoking fucking crack. By the way, I'm pretty sure I've lost this game. If I had to guess, you just drew Mizaki. I'm pretty sure it's Mizaki, or it could be the Antonius deck, but I don't think so. Yeah, if you guys are interested in a second channel, it might not necessarily have to do with video games. It could have things to do with other card game collecting and things like that. Comment that as well down below. And as well, you know what? While I'm asking you guys for things, comment down below if you guys have any good TV show ideas. I spent quite literally 3 hours today with one of my good friends talking about that type of shit. old cartoons and things like that we watched as a kid, be like, yo, this shit straight fire, G. So if you guys have any other, like, any ideas for those, comment them down below. Even if you think I might already have it on the list, there's a lot of shit on that list. I'm pretty sure it's like 60 shows or something. It doesn't also have to be cartoons. It can be like, so far the only thing we haven't actually put on was anime, because I have never really watched that, if I'm being honest. You know that meme of the weebs get out meme? That was me basically throughout all of high school. Like I didn't want to relate with anybody that had like any of that shit. But I mean, I can definitely see, like, I've had friends show me some episodes, and some of it, I'm not gonna lie, was pretty good, but it's nothing I would personally seek out. Yeah, this is actually old Mizaki Mage. This deck was just always really hard for our deck to beat, by the way. This deck only loses basically to super aggro decks, but they have to burn their cards early on. These decks that play super slow and shit, they kind of have a free game for. But what can you do? I mean, the only way I could have won this was if he extremely low rolled, hit none of the burn, and like to the last 4 cards of his deck. And even then, I've seen Mizaki Mage draw their entire deck this early on and just win the game off that. To be fair, if he doesn't kill me here, he loses the game. So. Okay, he's lost the game. I thought I had a pain in hand, but I guess I didn't. I don't know if he can beat me anymore without Mizaki. I don't think he can, but whatever. If he can't, he can't. He quite literally just did not find Frostbolts. Again, Frostbolts could be in the last 10 cards of his deck, and he just kind of lost the game in that scenario. Frostbolt, Ice Lance also doesn't kill me. I'd be at 2. He needs to have an additional piece of burn on top of that. Or he can just be trying to delay me to the point where I just actually can't kill him. Which would be tilting, but what can you do? For now on, I'm just basically going to search for heal. I'm just going to kill that as well. I did not think it would come frozen. That's my bad for being dumb. But yeah. Are we just dead? I'm assuming I'm just dead. I don't think you'd be playing Flame Waker in that deck. It just wouldn't really... I guess it would still kind of make sense. You have that many cards. You have 10 cards in hand, and that's all you have to kill me. I can deal 12. Actually, that's perfect. I put him down to 1. He does the fatigue on my turn. On his turn. So if he can't kill me here, it gets around Ice Block that way. I just need to hit him with the 7-2 and the 5-3. But even then, like, if he does kill just 1, Greater Diamond Spellstone saves me, because I can be able to do 7 with that. Yeah. So he's just fucking delaying because he's lost the game and he doesn't know what the fuck to do. He has 10 damage in hand. He has Frostbolt, Ice Lance. Has he played 1 Ice Lance? Thought I had a 7/7 die. Whoops. I could have swore I had a 7/7 die. Oh well. If I had had a 7/7 die, he was dead. I swear I had 1 die. What the fuck? Charge Devilsaur though, being Charge Devilsaur. Oh no, he actually had another way to kill me. He RNG'd. Ah, for Xaxes too. Funny, if any of these were Obsidian Statue, I'd won the game as well. I thought I had a Charge Devilsaur die. No, I think, did I thought I did. I had a 5/5 that I dealt 3. No, it was a 7/7 I had dealt 3/2. That's why. Whoops. Guess I should have foresaw the fact that he had missed lethal with Misaki. Only to have to RNG a minion in order to give it, in order to gain it. Oh well. What can you do? What can you do? Anyways, with that being said though, let's just queue up another one. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Alright. Against Paladin. I don't know why, but I was looking at something on my other monitor and I saw Leandrin, I heard Leandrin, and I thought it was a priest, and I was like, huh, I queued into another priest. Okay, that's cool. And then I looked over and I saw the Paladin hero power. I'm like, what the fuck? Am I an idiot? And then I realized, yeah, you're just an idiot. You see, and now I feel like I ran into a problem. One of the advantages of the other, I might just actually do it either way. Just have, yeah, I might do the other channel anyways. I was thinking about it between the games. But like basically, last time I was talking to, or like last, my brain no work good. Basically I was thinking like, I felt like I kind of ran out of shit to say at the end of last game because there's not much content in the game. I just like, I could have just ended my talk about old TV shows and then like just ended the video there if I had another channel. So I might do that. It would not affect videos on this channel. It would just be other shit that I would work on in my side project. In my side time. Yeah, I'm good English. Good one. Just right away. Taking that palm readings. Fuck with that. What the fuck is that? I didn't even know that was a secret. Well, fuck me, I guess. But yeah. It'd also be a channel where I do there would mostly be some amount of Magic the Gathering openings on there. I buy way too many packs to not have any content built with them. Might do some Magic deck techs on there as well. You know what, fuck, I think I talked myself into it in the middle of doing this recording. Unless everyone's like, no, don't do it, you can upload them here. There's a high possibility there's just gonna be another channel one day that's just gonna appear in the description of my videos. If you guys like that type of shit, go ahead and go, I guess, subscribe to it. I guess that's what people say in these videos, right? But yeah, right now I feel like I'm getting dicked by Angry Chicken. Fuck me. Fuck me. Okay. What are you going to do? Like, I straight up feel like I have nothing to fucking say anymore. Like, I straight up feel like, I could say shit, but like, I don't know what the fuck to say. Here it's just Resurrect. I wish this Resurrect was 1 mana. It's so good. So fucking good. I want to play this as well. To possibly like lower this, but I think it's better just to get Double Vargoth here. Double Vargoth is actually insane. So that's what, by the way, Vargoth on 4 with Big Priest is one of the most terrifying plays you can have someone play against you or play. Because it's like, alright, you play Vargoth on 4. If you don't kill it, especially if they played palm readings the turn before, right? If you don't kill it, he'll get double Shadow Essence. If you do kill it, there's a high possibility your opponent just plays Resurrect, and then he has 2 of them, and can you answer 2 of them? Most of the time the answer is no. Most of the time people can barely answer 1. Right? Let alone 2 on turn 5. And then if they play the Shadow Essence on 6, then you're still equally as fucked. It's like, that start was one of the hardest ones for him to play. It was legitimately a betting game. Do I have the Shadow Essence in hand? Or does he need the Resurrect? And he lost because I just had both. Which is kind of funny. See, that's really good for him. I've only had 2 minions die. Maybe I draw the second Spellstone. If I think the right play here, by the way, is to actually just Spellstone. I know it's not the flashiest play, but if I would have hit Obsidian Statue on one of those, it would have been huge. But I mean, or off the Blood last turn, it would have been huge as I would have had 7 minions here, instead of 5. Each of the Diamond Spellstones would have summoned them. Yeah, like basically he just is at a point where there's not much he can actually do. I'm gonna permanently have probably around 10 health and taunts on the battlefield, and he just has to be like, okay, you do you, boo. That's a really bad. It's a really bad but a really good draw. I don't want to lose this, but I have to here. I feel like it's a necessary thing. Why the fuck did I get 4 there? What the fuck was that What? Why did I punch that and get 4 of them? Is it because he conceded and I was just confused? I don't know. Hearthstone small indie dev company being sued. Whatever. Hopefully it's gonna be fixed. Anyways, with that one being said, let's just hop right into the next one. We still have time for one more. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Alrighty, a mage. I also just realized looking over at my recording to see how much time we were. After I said that we have plenty of time left, which we don't. On my recordings I tried to go roughly for a half an hour and I was at 28 minutes. I noticed that I didn't have my overlay on because I was recording something for school. And, yeah, depression. I'm sorry about that. The videos are going to look a little different. But actually, if I would make a second, when I make my second channel, basically, at this point, it's probably going to mostly be videos without an overlay. It's just going to be either, you know, some video game that I'm in the middle of playing, whether it be a console game or Hearthstone or... I've been playing a lot of MapleStory recently. Speaking of MapleStory, it's just like open in the background. As you can see down here, just open in the background. I'm not doing anything right now, but it's basically open just because when I'm done this, I have some other daily things I have to do. At 3:44 in the morning. But yeah, it might just be just random gameplay of me leveling or something. Especially just videos where I talk about random bullshit. Yeah. Problem is, I know exactly what's gonna happen if I do that, and I don't like it. I know 100% what's gonna happen on that channel is I'm just gonna be worried about not uploading daily, and I'm just gonna try to upload daily, and then I'm gonna feel like the videos on there get rushed. So I'm gonna be spending like, you know, 8 hours a day making videos, and 8 hours a day of making videos, 8 hours doing work. Where's the sleep time in that, right? Already, I don't sleep nearly enough. My doctor does not like me. I'm actually the person that doctors hate. I sleep like fucking 3 hours and then I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. How many energy drinks do you drink per day? Oh, you know, like 3 and like 4 cups of coffee. After, you know, right after I wake up. Kids, don't become like me. Don't look at me like a role model, please. Anyways, we queued into another Secret Mage. Here we have the Vargoth next turn. If he can kill it on board. I don't know if he will. Hopefully that's not explosive runes. That would suck. No explosive runes one time. Explosive runes. Actually, if he doesn't play another secret, that could be good. I could hit like Resurrect, go palm readings, Resurrect, keep popping off. Also, we get a second palm readings. These are free. This is 5. This is 4. Or get another Resurrect and have 2 Vargoths, which is a pretty good board as well. Okay. You see, like, I feel like I just quite literally have nothing to say. And I need to just stream more if I'm being honest. Getting back on this streaming subject, I can't wait to be done school. I finish... When the fuck do I finish? I finish... My last exam is the 11. Yeah. I'm like super excited to finish. Okay. I'm doing that partially to advance this. Partially to also just try to stem the bleeding. I really don't want him to play a counterspell here, although I could always... I don't want to penance this, is the other thing. I'd just actually slam the Confuse. I really don't care if Confuse gets countered. Yeah, I really don't want him to slam counterspell. This is why I'm just... If he doesn't play a secret, I can just slam this for free. And then penance one of those afterwards. Yeah, so I have to slam the Confuse first. Because the reason I have to slam Confuse is if there's a counterspell that gets counter, I lose the game on the spot. Whereas... It's counterspell. I knew it. Blood would be the best one here. That's fine. I gain 5 unless he has Fireball. If he has Fireball, I just lose, most likely. Yeah, I lose to a Fireball. I mean... Okay, this is best case scenario. This saves me 7 health and gains me 5. Problem is okay, I have to play this Diamond Spellstone here, which kind of sucks. The 6 mana one, because that one could easily get, like, you know, if I can get a blood or something, it can go off better. I also need to play another minion here. Perfect for that. Diamond Spellstone just, I think, secures me the win. Splits me up to 18. Spell number 2, perfect. Get that out of the way. This Vargoth cast it again. I have 2 Vargoths and 2 Obsidian Statues. Yeah. Also, the reason there why I needed to play a minion is if in the scenario where it wasn't counterspell and I did it on the Mad Scientist, I could have lost the game on the spot, right? It could have got counterspell off that, and then it would have been in the same position as if it was counterspell from the start. If he has... Okay, you can only play 1 secret here. That's fine. Should be fine. I have another Spellstone, worst comes to worst. Which summons me the exact same board, funny enough. He hits that. Hopefully I hit a 3-2. That'd be best case scenario for me. It's not. Actually, this one's also really good, because if he hits here, I can hit in retaliation on the 3-2, killing the other 3-2, and then the head. It's fine. Like this. Oh, we're actually fucking bonkers at the game. Okay, the reason for no attacks, that could be explosive runes, and I don't fuck with that. It's most likely in this scenario. Actually, sorry, not explosive runes. It could be Flame Ward or Ice Block. I think those are the most likely ones. Okay, and this is where he concedes typically. Not. Okay, now I'm gonna do this. Okay, so it wasn't. Should be free game at this point. Yeah. If I was him, I'd concede. So yeah, that's good for me. Free win. Let's go. Secret Mage is actually such an interesting matchup. If you know how to play around it, and if your draw just so happens to allow you to play around the Secret Mage draw, it's a free win. But you have to have a very, very specific draw, in my opinion. In order to actually be able to play around the Secret Mage. Like, you see that one, like, the palm readings came in so fucking clutch. Being to the point where I always had, like, 1 additional mana to play a 1-cost spell, right? Getting the Confuse, which was a 1-cost spell that I can just use to play into a counter spell. What the fuck was that sound my throat just made? it was actually just so fucking key. It's something you really have to look out for while playing this deck, by the way, is... that, and how do you put them to the lowest health possible? It's 12. This is how you do it. Okay. So it's Ice Block. Yes, it is. I want to play that, but I cast 3 of those, and that terrifies me. I'll just do this. I don't really think he can kill me from full health with 1 card in hand, or with 6 cards in hand. 1 Fireball played, 1 Cloud Prince played. I'm at full health, and I have 16 health on the, or more than that, 24 health on the board that he has to get through with taunts. So you're just gonna rope me because he's an asshole. Because he already said the well played. So what else would you do besides rope the person? The last secret he is the secret he has up. I guess it could be war. It can be ruin, or it can be rigged fair. Right, the other cards in his hand is an Ancient Mysteries, Fireball, Cloud Prince, Runner. So now it'd be, sorry, Medivh. So right now the 4 cards is Mage, the last secret, which, okay, now it's 1 Ruins, 1 Rigged Fair games. There's a Cloud Prince, the last 2 cards are Cloud Prince, Runner. I'm dead to fatigue. Just fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. In case that other secret was Ice Block. You can play around it like this? Rank 3. Let's go. I'm theoretically could still actually hit Legend this month. If I go on an insane winning streak tomorrow on stream, right, where we just win, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games in a row. I guess we could theoretically just win and hit Legend, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I have to win 9 games in a row, and I'm probably gonna be playing this deck that's called Secret, and that's a Warrior, just because it was a deck I was working on that seemed fun instead of studying for finals, which is also something you guys should not do, kids. All right, study for your exams. It's important. You need to pass. I need to pass, and I'm not studying. I'm recording a video at 4 in the morning instead. I'm an idiot. Anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, follow the channel on Twitch. You know, I'm gonna be live there tomorrow night around midnight Eastern time, 12:30 Eastern time, 1 a.m. Eastern time, in that range. I tend to start between now and then. There's gonna be a video uploaded on the channel when I start. You know, there's a link down below to follow. Follow me on Twitter also to know when I go live if you don't have the YouTube notifications on. All right, that's enough plugging random shit for me. And I guess also look out possibly for a second channel in the future. Alright guys, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, peace.